Hello everyone, why don't you take a walk with me over to Goodwill in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This week it's 50% off red tags. And we have a good view here of the whole store. I'm not going to be shopping for clothes or art, but I'm going to beeline over to the glass section and collectibles. Spotted this from like a mile away, it seemed like. I don't know, what do we have here? Like gear? Couldn't make out anything on the bottom of it, and price I believe was $15.50 for that. Oh yeah, and all prices are in Canadian dollars. That's why they look a little high. And yes, some of them are high for sure. Got a pretty yellow glass. They color coordinate the end caps. This tiger, now this was $80 in the front. They marked it down to $40. I was hoping to get it for half of that. But no, it's $40. Unsigned. The artist did not sign it. So that's the only thing that kind of stopped me from buying it at $40. Had it have the signature, I'd have been taking that tiger home with me. Then there's this guy. Where are you made? Made, let's see, Holland Hold, I think it said. Nice piece, $3.50. Some of the prices are kind of strange. You can see some real extreme deals. And then some things are just plain too expensive, I find. Even at 50% off. Are your Goodwills like that too? A lot of pretty things. Pretty. Pottery, ceramics. More yellow or amber. And then we get into the plates. I've seen a lot of plates made in China that are looking really cute lately. This one's England, Royal Albert. $15.50 for that picture. Now, is that Nippon? It looks like Nippon. Germany. From a distance, I would swear that was Nippon. I found a Nippon vase, like I'm talking like one that's maybe 14 inches tall, at a garage sale full of fake flowers years ago. I still have it. I paid $10 for it, but it has a crack in it. Not a crack all the way through, but a slight crack. So I'm sure that affects the value. If it didn't have a crack, probably a $200 vase. Isn't that cute, that white thing? Can't say it holds water, but it's definitely decorative. Oh, and that little ashtray, isn't that cute? I remember seeing this stuff around when I was a kid. It seemed like everybody in my family smoked back then, and they stopped, thank God. The ashtrays were something. Oh, these, I should not have left those behind. Kicking myself. Look at that. Look at the paint job on that. It's so splashy. I never see stuff like that. Obviously, they're new. And then we have this little bowl. Caught my eye. I love it. $6.50. No signature unless that BC is a signature. Could be. It looked like the same color as the green leaves. Silver. I love silver. Is this like stitched looking print on that plate? And this was beautiful. $10.50. Kind of a cranberry color glass. Beautiful. ruffle pattern at the top. Just gorgeous. What's happening at the cottage? Days at the cottage mug, right? I've seen that jug there for quite some time, $8.50. Beautiful set of green wine glasses, martini glasses. And we have this pottery. Tons of stuff there. Now the blues. Disneyland. Now, again, like I mentioned before, I don't know much about collector plates, but $5.50 for a Disneyland plate, probably a good buy. They seem to be in pristine condition too. Yeah, they're both $5.50 a piece. And we get down here. China. Made in China. Probably dollar store stuff. This is old, an old tin of the Queen. $12.50 though. I don't know. Snow globe. $10.50. Disneyland. Yes. Mickey Mouse. Highly collectible, I guess. But what do we have here? Okay, where are you made? $8.50. Germany. I really like peacocks in art. Thinking that's a peacock. And check out the detail work on this bowl. It's like lace. There's holes in it everywhere. And the tulips are raised. Does that say Holland? Hey, we should have been able to guess that easily with the Dutch tulips. Paperweight perhaps, $5.50. Hefty little bird. I didn't catch where that was made. Let's see. Not sure what it said there. This here caught my eye. I thought that was just splendid. And big, hefty. I had trouble lifting it up and trying to flip it over. Unmarked. Number 18 on it. $12.50. Just beautiful blue. This one too just blew me away. Nice cobalt blue around the edges. Made in England. London Bridge plate. And what do we have here? Unsigned. Trinket box. A little bit too big for a trinket box, but the rose pattern is old. Italy wine is what somebody penciled on the bottom of that. Red for Valentine's Day. A few cool birds. Some more pottery. Hummingbird vase. And then we get into some crystal. Again, things that are on sale this week were red tags. So all these yellow tags, that's the stuff that I wanted to be on sale. Wanted the yellow tags on sale, but no, red. And the sale starts on Sunday mornings. This store opens up at 10 o'clock on Sundays. There's quite a few Goodwills in the city of Calgary. I've been to... oh my goodness. I think this is the only Goodwill I've been to. I have to check around. Oh, no, it's not true. I went to the Goodwill bins last week for the first time in my life. I went twice. First day I went in just to sort of case the place to understand how to shop there, because it's not like the regular Goodwill stores. The bins basically wait for a new bin to come out and people snatch stuff up out of it so fast. It's like, you got to know what's going on. And yeah, I got a cart full of stuff, and nothing is individually priced like this place is. They weigh it. And I think it was $1.35 Canadian a pound. No matter what you bought. This looks like lava. I'm still wondering, what is that? What is that? If you know, tell me. I'm calling it like a little decorative bowl. I see these copper plates everywhere. They're for the wall. A lot of times they're made in England. And here's a lot of silver plate. I look at the bottoms all the time for $9.25. I never find anything $9.25 on these shelves. Ever. It's always plated. And I do buy silver plate. I love it. I just can't get enough. If it's the right price and kind of a neat shape. There's some more elephants with the trunk up. Trunks up. And you guys told me trunks up are good luck. Stay away from trunks down. I always pick up this apple. I see it there. I've seen it there for weeks. It's like, I gotta pick up that apple again. That was heavy. Very, very heavy. $6.50. And this sugar bowl goes along with it. Very solid. And it's plate. I saw it. Didn't see it there, but it's silver plate. And they say the more silver in something, the less likely it is to tarnish. So something that is not really good quality silver, even within the silver plate world, if it gets tarnished really easily, it's not that good a quality. But if you've ever seen a silver bar, like a bar of silver, like 1 ounce bar of silver, chances are it wasn't all that tarnished. All right, this boot, $5.50. Love it. This thing here, I was like, oh, this might be a treasure. No. Just a regular vase. Oops. Come on, hold. There we go. There. Great big beer stein. What's that little blue dish? Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. It was like a murky white to kind of this gray look. There I am. I love that bowl. Kind of a bowl platter, actually, with peas. Really pretty. And we get into some dolphins. Nice mini, kind of like a mini grandfather wall clock type deal for $60.50. I don't see a lot of salt and pepper shakers around. These ones were very heavy and marked Canada. And they're $5.50 each. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't see a lot of salt and pepper shakers. Is it just a case that nobody's donating them anymore? Because people definitely eat a lot of salt. But I just don't see a lot of them. Or maybe they're just getting snatched up really quickly. There was a time, and I remember in the 80s, everybody was collecting salt and pepper shakers. Is that Nippon? Oh, Japan. See, that one's Japan. And the other ones were, oh gosh, were they Germany? And I said it looked like Nippon. What's that, an egg? So we have some cookie jars, canisters. Stuff that looks a little new mixed with some old. That's the beauty of Goodwill. You can find anything. Now the one at $3.50 I bought. But not the more expensive one. I don't know why they were priced differently. Oh, that's cute. Very nice. $4.50. Look at that. And it was really heavy too. those candlestick holders? Yes, I believe they were. $2.50. Look like, oh, these here, they had a ton of those. I mean, they have 3 or 4 small urns in glass. Retro canisters. Missing flower. It's too bad they were selling them piece by piece. They should be putting them all together so that they don't get broken up. And these bowls are always expensive. To this day, you buy them new, they're expensive. You buy them old, they're expensive. $3.50 for one. That's the price you'd pay at Walmart for one. But of course, they're vintage. And this is China. This is what I was telling you about earlier. China's doing a lot of nice patterns. What do we have here? $5.50. Where were you made? Marshall, Japan. Okay. Oh, that's cute. England, Royal Staffordshire. I think those are more the China plates. Really pretty. Are they? Yes. China. Just pretty patterns. It look like they're trying to copy something from England. Not sure what that said. Yeah, more of those. $2.50 each. It's too bad they were that price. If it had been $1, I would have taken them. $1 is a good price, period, in my book for just about anything. But I don't see it here. I don't see dollar items too often. My last video I made was from Wynn's thrift store in Calgary. And I had a lot of things there that were $1, $2, and $3. Made in Portugal, but it looks new. It's like it says on the back, microwave safe, so you know that's a little new, but still, that's pretty. Made in, I can see that, made in once in a while I see this. And they're highly collectible, sturdy, made solid with those rabbits. What do you have here? Pyrex? It's Pyrex. Now, if those would have been cheaper for like $1, I would have taken them all. But at that price, it was like, no thanks. A lot of nice crystal. That basket I thought was a good price, $5.50. Well, that's pretty too. $5.50 seems to be my magic number today. Everything that's $5.50 I like. Good quality glass. You'll live like a queen. You bought all your dishware here. Check this out. Nice crystal. Very nice. We get into like the punch bowls, the regular bowls. Trays. Yeah, gold rimmed, anything I like. And the bottom was really, really nice. Kind of like that hobnail. Really nice. And the gold looked nice too. It wasn't all chipped up. So somebody took care of that pair. Nice. Got the tag still on. $4.50. Bohemia. Old ashtrays. See everything. I mean, when you go into like a Goodwill You get a blast from the past. You see things from your childhood. Depends how old you are. But I recognize stuff. I mean, gosh. Look at that. The gold's nice on that too. I want it all. In this video, I didn't walk through the store with a cart. I made my video first, and then I went shopping for myself afterwards. A lot easier that way. When I'm pushing a cart, it's like I forget the cart's there, and then I keep walking, and then it's in somebody's way, and it's like, okay, I gotta change it up here. Those are pretty too. And this is the front of the store again. You put a lot of the more, I'd say, expensive pieces in the front. They take better care of them. Nobody can, really bump into them. I thought this was a good deal. What was that, $25.50 for all of it? And I think it's 12 pieces. I'm not sure what this is. The price tags on the bottom of everything, so I couldn't see who made it. I thought it was a really cute set. Tea party. Little bears. Colorful. More glass. I have a brass vase made in India, if I remember right. And this one, like metal, I think, but it has a barcode on it, so modern. And then this rose, I thought it was a vase. I'm not sure what the heck this is. Maybe you guys know. So you look at the top, small hole, then there's a hole in the bottom. I don't know, what is that? Tell me in the comments. It looks like they're hand-painted roses. I don't know if any of you guys paint, but the rose is one of the most difficult things to paint. The most difficult flower anyway. You can master the rose, and you can paint anything. Made in Brazil, this bird. Canary, perhaps? I like the kind of blue topaz on those glasses right there that we just saw. A lot of train plates. Yeah, some more pretty stuff over here. Again, front of the store. A lot to take in. Like going to an art gallery in a way. And wizards, plates with wizards on them. Pretty vase there. $10.50, so yeah. Then we get into some older stuff. Again in the front of the store. Mickey and Minnie Mouse cookie jar. $10.50 for that. That's a good price. I mean, it's a cookie jar. Name brand. Mickey and Minnie. Collectible. It looks newer to me. You have a red cardinal there. Pottery, lemons. This is pretty. $5.50 for red plate. Germany. $5.50. A little high. No, I thought this was like Pyrex or something. $5.50. I was like, okay, let's look at it. New. President's Choice. Okay. President's Choice is sold by this company, Superstore in Canada. It's like a large grocery store with a home section in it. Oh, it's new. Walrus. Oh my gosh. I watched the weirdest movie the other day on Netflix called Tusk. Tusk. It's the weirdest movie, and it had to do with a walrus and a serial killer. Weirdest movie. I can't look at a walrus the same way. Alright guys, thanks for watching. You can please hit that subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. And I have more videos for you to watch, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.